Hello Sagittarius, Elsie here to do a reading for you. How are you, my friends, my fire family? I hope you're well. Thanks for clicking here. Look, we're looking at one oracle deck today. We're going to get some overall energy from the oracles, and then we're going to move to the tarot, get some details for you. This reading is going to be about your reset, friend. We're talking about the Saturn-Neptune conjunction in Aries at 0 degrees. Plus, we just wiggled out of the year of the snake, and we're now in the fire horse year, right? And plus, we had a new moon in Aquarius, and we had an eclipse. So look, it's all about change, all about reset. It all came up at the same time for a reason. Let's talk about your reset, Sag. Tell me about Sagittarius's reset. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. At the end of this video, I'm going to tell you about a brand new sale that I have on for private reads. And I'll talk about the extended if you're interested in that. Tell me about Sagittarius, please. All right, there we go. Gave us 4. I was going to get 3, but I'll take the extra, right? Don't want to put back the blessings. We've got persevere and you will overcome problems. So I don't know if you're going through some sort of issue right now in your life, but it looks like it's going to work out in a way that it's supposed to for you. It looks like a very optimistic outcome. You'll overcome it. It says spiritual guidance, protection from harm, and involvement with the law. So if you are somebody who is involved with the law or something legal right now, financial gain is coming to you. The dolphin is here, and as I picked these all up, it was one that was left on the table. I never ignore things like that when they happen. So it feels like if it's something legal, financial gain could be coming to you. It does feel like it is something that you have been hoping to overcome as some sort of problem in your life. We've got the rose. It says romance is in the air. That's cool. We've got the lion. It says time to act. Oh, Sagittarius, I feel like you're going to be asked to act upon some sort of romantic connection. It might be coming at you, or you might be the person who is giving it. Remember, this is a general reading. It could be your way or theirs, right? It could be, this could be about you or someone outside of you. It says a period of frustration, lessons to be learned. I feel like you have learned something after a period of frustration. Now, I feel like you're going through a reset right now. Everybody is, all of us are, no matter what your sign is. And so I feel like somebody here is leaving a period of frustration, and that you've learned the lesson. It's like everything bottlenecked and it all got stuck there for a bit. But I feel like now you're out of the bottleneck and things are about to move quickly. It says too much concerns with sexual matters. All right. I'm going to say that that's probably a warning about this here, about romance being in the air and time to act. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about this. For Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus and Jupiter. Tell me about Sagittarius. Tell me about this romance that's in the air for Sag. We've got the Ace of Cups. So definitely, it feels like the beginning of something new. This is probably a new connection or new to you. What I mean is you probably know this person, but you just never dated them before. Maybe they've been on your mind. Maybe you're attracted to them. Maybe you've got your eye on them. It feels like there is something here that is overflowing, which I feel is emotion. And so somebody is, maybe you're the one with overflowing emotion, or somebody else is. Tell me about time to act. Ah, yes, the time to act. The lion energy is giving me do it strategically. Do it quietly, or someone is watching you and they're about to do something strategic. It seems like someone's been waiting in the background, Sag, and they're waiting for their time to act because romance is in the air. Somebody here might be watching you. I don't care if you got them blocked. It's not like people can't make other IDs to watch you. Tell me about time to act. Tell me about time to act for Sag. We've got the Hierophant. Interesting. Slow to move. Slow to make a decision. Somebody's about to do the right thing. Let's talk more here. Tell me more about this period of frustration. This could be someone, for some of you, that you've already had a sexual encounter with. We have the Sun. Something is about to come to light. There's about to be a breakthrough. It does feel like it is around relationship. I'm just going to say It does feel like somebody's about to do the right thing after being quietly in the background and watching, right? That's what the lion does. You won't even hear them coming, right? Like they're just quietly stalking the perimeter. That's what it feels like. I don't think somebody's stalking you, let's be clear, but I feel like somebody has been watching you. It does feel like as they've been watching you that somebody's feelings have been growing to the point where they can't contain them anymore because the Ace of Cups is overflowing, right? Tell me more. We've got the Four of Swords. Somebody's become very clear-minded about what they want here. But I'm going to say this is somebody that you're not speaking with currently. And I don't think it's because of any nefarious reason. I don't think that they've done anything bad. I don't think that you're not speaking to them because they did something wrong. That's not what I'm feeling here. What I'm feeling here is that the Hierophant always does the right thing. But they're always going to do the thing they want to do without asking people around them. Like, this isn't somebody who really cares about external validation. This is someone who's sovereign, making their decisions on their own, following their own doctrine. This is somebody who's about to do the right thing, or as you would see it, about to do the right thing concerning you. We've got the Magician here. So someone has been manifesting you. I feel like the manifestation is about to come out into the sun. Maybe you've been manifesting them. Take it as it resonates for you, my friend, but it does feel like there is something here that becomes clear. For me, Swords are always stability, and stability in the Swords energy is stability of the mind. My thought pattern. I'm really sure about what I want now. The Hierophant is very sure. The Hierophant doesn't make a Taurus energy. The Hierophant doesn't make a move unless I'm really, really sure. So this could be somebody who doesn't have to be a Taurus. They could be a fixed sign. Scorpio, Taurus, Aquarius, Leo. The Magician energy tells me that somebody here is trying to create the right environment or create the right clarity to do the right thing. That this person knows that they have all of the resources and skills that they need in order to bring everything out into the sun. There's about to be something that shows up in the sunlight, friend, after a period of frustration here for you two. It feels like something is about to come to the surface or to be seen. You're about to overcome a problem that you've been trying to persevere. Oh, okay. Transformation. Someone's changed their mind about you. I feel like someone has been really thinking about you. It feels like they have changed their mind. Somebody here was, I feel, needing to make a permanent decision. They could be a Scorpio. To them, the permanence of the decision is what freaked them out. So I'm going to say Scorpio, Taurus, right? I was just saying fixed sign, possibly. This sounds like the energy of a fixed sign. Leo, right? The only one we're not showing here is Aquarius at this time. It could be a Four of Swords, I suppose. But it feels like somebody here was moving really slow because they know that once they make the decision, they're not going back. So it feels like somebody is very serious about you, but they can no longer contain their feelings or emotions because this Ace of Cups is running over. And romance is in the air. And that is true for the fixed signs right now. Tell me about the Ace of Cups. We've got the Seven of Pentacles. And please know that when I read for other signs, it's because I know that you might be looking in here for your sun sign, but it doesn't mean that people who don't have a Sagittarius sun aren't looking in here. Maybe they have a moon rising, Venus, or Jupiter. Tell me about the Seven of Pentacles. Somebody who's been holding back or waiting. Somebody who has been waiting to throw their seeds with intention. So somebody, the reason that they're taking their time is because they've been working hard on containing their feelings, and that's not happening. The Nine of Wands tells me that somebody here has been hurt before or is really burnt out with this. I feel like somebody can't hold back any longer. That's what it feels like. The Wheel of Fortune is here, and that's why. So somebody here can't hold back any longer. I feel like they're burnt out with trying to hold the wheel in place. Do you know what I mean? Somebody's fighting their destiny. And it feels like it could be a fixed sign. It feels like somebody's fighting their destiny here, or it feels like, or Sagittarius is, this is ruled by Jupiter, right? The Wheel of Fortune's ruled by Jupiter, and also Sag is ruled by Jupiter. It feels like something is about to expand. it's destiny, and something's about to move forward, because romance is in the air. And when romance is in the air, it feels like not somebody's been trying to fight the wheel of fortune or fight destiny, and they can no longer do that, because now the cup is runneth over. The Seven of Pentacles tells me that they've been waiting or holding back or working really hard on trying to hold the wheel in place. And the wheel of fortune's not waiting for anybody, right? So I feel like this person, the reason that they've been holding back and haven't been acting is because they've been watching. They've been looking at what position you're in and what way would be best to enter your life. That's what it looks like here with the Hierophant energy, because they know when they make the decision because this is somebody who's quite spiritual, by the way. I'm going to say they're somebody who's listening to their spiritual side. So they could be definitely a fixed sign, but they're definitely someone who is maybe in their magician energy. Maybe they could be a Gemini or an Aries. But I feel like this is something that's resetting between you and somebody else, because this is your reset reading. So it feels like something is resetting here. And the Temperance card is here, which tells me that in this moment of alchemy, someone is going to act. And when is the moment of alchemy? We never know. We don't know. It's destiny, right? It's when everything is in its proper place, when everything is in its right place, when this person stops overthinking. Eight of Swords, that's when they're going to act. And the reason that they've been holding back and in their head is because they're a person who, when they make a decision, they make a decision. And they don't want to have to do the cha-cha, backwards, forwards, backwards, forwards. When they make a decision, they make a decision, and that's that. We've got the Four of Pentacles. So this person has been holding back because they're stuck in their head. There's a lot of overthinking going on here. And I'm just going to say that I feel like I'm reading about you, but I think I'm supposed to be reading about you, about someone else watching in on you, because I feel like something's about to go off for you. It feels like something's about to happen, and it's going to happen in a moment of alchemy. But the fact that the Wheel and Temperance are here at the same time tells me it's very, very soon. You're just not going to know when it is. Someone is about to come out in the light with whatever they're trying to create. I feel like this person has changed their mind about the situation. They had to come to a place of changing their mind. Maybe they weren't as clear as... It feels like somebody here has gotten some clarity about you. Tell me about the Sun. It feels like this... Maybe there was a false start. What I mean about that is with the Sun here and this card that says here, too much concern with sexual matters. It feels like maybe you could have had like a passionate moment with this person, whether it was one night sexually or whether it was like just a kiss or something like that. And it feels like it was a period of frustration because then everything went silent, or we disconnected, or we didn't talk. We went to our own corners. Like it feels like something went silent here, Sag. We stopped talking. We stopped seeing each other. We've got the Three of Swords. You're about to see, how heartbroken somebody is. I feel like you're about to see how heartbroken somebody is. There is a breakthrough coming here with the Sun, and it's going to make you happy. And I don't think you're happy about someone being heartbroken, to be honest, but I feel like you're about to see, after a period of frustration, that your lesson was, because you didn't chase, the person came for you. That's the lesson. I feel it is. The Hermit energy is here. I feel like it's telling me here that you kept silent. That you kept silent. You didn't say anything. You didn't do anything. And because of that, I feel like something here is about to move forward. Something here is about to come out in the sunlight. It can no longer hide. Somebody here has changed their mind about you, or maybe it's not about you. Maybe it's about them and how they handled the situation. It almost makes me feel like somebody has changed their mind and realized that they mishandled you. And now the Hierophant is never going to let that go forever. The Hierophant is always going to correct the situation. The Hierophant is somebody who is listening to the higher self, and this person's always going to do the right thing. So this person, I feel, doesn't like that something ended, and it feels like they've become very clear. They've changed their mind, and now it feels like they're manifesting a way back into your life. Tell me about the Death card. We've got the Queen of Wands. We've got the Queen of Cups and the Ten of Swords. Oof, look, they're realizing who you really are. Sag, whether you're the feminine, the masculine, whether you're the man or the woman, somebody here has realized that you are fiery, you are beautiful, you are sexy. You are someone who is attracting everything in your life. And what are you attracting? The Queen of Cups energy. You're attracting good people because you are good people. Because you can never attract what you are not. And I feel like you are good people, Sag. You're kind, you're compassionate, you're giving. You give emotion, you give love, you give empathy. I feel like this person is here with this Ten of Swords. They're feeling terrible because you released them. It feels like something came to an end or you released them. And I feel like it was a clean cut. I'm just going to say that somebody here, like maybe they ignored you after the night of passion or the kiss or whatever happened that could have been sexual. It feels like your frustration came from that maybe they were very silent with you all of a sudden. And I feel like you just released it. You're like, no, bro, I don't play that game. Don't play that game with me. All right, look, we're going to go into the extended. It was what we're going to do because there's a whole lot to talk about here. I'm going to put down 3 cards here. This is going to end up being whatever the outcome is or possibly some advice. Somebody here has been holding back and they can no longer hold back, I don't think. If you want to come into the extended, I'll put down these 3 cards before I go into the extended, and we're going to talk about all of this and clarify all of this further and get more details. If you want to come into the extended, then please go to the top of the pinned comment, or top of the comments. There is one pinned comment under every video that I upload, and so please click on read more, and you will see some links there. So first of all, if you want to see this extended, please go to the membership area. Membership link is there. You'll get at least 4 extendeds in a month if you're interested in that. If you are somebody who is interested in a private read, please know that I've got a new sale on that just began on the 20th, began on the 20th of February and goes to the 4th of March. You get 10% off of any of my pre-recorded readings. I didn't have a sale on the pre-recorded readings, but I did on the live ones. The live readings are between 5 and 75% off of the live readings if you want. I have a call booked for tomorrow. I'm really looking forward to that, speaking to someone. And please take the code that is in the pinned comment. It is Reset 2026. I do have a reset reading, by the way, and I can tell you what your personal reset is. Please remember, this is a general reading and it may not be your reading. So tell me what the possible outcome is here. We've got the 4 of Cups. We've got the 3 of Cups, and we've got the Knight of Swords. It feels like someone's confused. Feels like someone feels rejected by you, Sag, because I really do feel like you're like, I'm not playing this game again. No, if you can't answer my calls and you can't text me back and you can't answer me, then no thanks. I think that you just cut somebody. You just release them, period. And so I think that the 3 of Cups here is telling me that someone wants to reunite with you, but they feel like they're going to be rejected. 4 of Cups. Somebody here has been quietly in their comfort zone. I feel like somebody wants to speak, though, because the Knight of Swords is here, and this person is coming in aggressively. I feel like they're going to ask you out or ask you if you will speak with them. Ooh, boy, we're going to talk about that going into the extended. We got a Tower with the 10 of Wands. There's some sort of burden that's going to be pulled right off your shoulders, friend. I think it has to do with this frustration, the lesson that you've learned. And it does feel like controlled burn. I'm just going to say, it feels like you controlled yourself. You held yourself back. You took your wisdom and you said, you know what? I've made my decision. You come for me, because I am not coming for you. You're the person who is supposed to be pursuing me. So if you don't want to pursue me, then I don't need it. All right, we're going to talk about that extended. We're going to talk about that Tower in the extended. I'm going to go for now, but I'll be back because I am always back. This is a juicy one to dig into. Let's find out what's going on, Sag. I'm going to go on now. I'll be back because I'm always back. Take care, friends. Bye-bye.